Andy Robertson, the Scotland captain. And for me, I'm going to put this out there, one of the best left backs, attacking left backs in world football.
Oof.
There's not many that can go forward like he does and deliver the balls into the box. Like, how many goals does he make for Mane and Salah just by being in that final third? His delivery is world class. And obviously, captain of Scotland. Scotland, I think they're on a 6 or 7 unbeaten run. I think they've won their last 5, I believe. And you look at him and Tierney alongside him, left side centre half. Robertson just a little bit more in front. Or they can actually change that role on that left hand side. They give the national team so much. And that game, if it is Wales, I know you have to beat the Ukraine. We have to beat Austria. If it is Wales, they are certainly 2 players that could take you so far because of the talent and the level that they play at.
6 straight victories. It's phenomenal.
6.
Andy Robertson. And you think about it, he was at Queen's Park.
Yeah, but who's better?
Yeah.
But here's a
Who's
question.
better? Who's a better left back in the world at the minute?
I'm
I was going to say, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You mentioned 2 great left fullbacks. They're in the Scottish setup.
Yeah.
Robertson, Tierney. No pressure. Who's better?
Yeah.
Well, what I meant by that was you look at his success, Andy Robertson. He went to Liverpool, I think he was, from Hull for £12 million. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Club World Cup in terms of the club football. His performances over a number of years have just been spectacular. You know, you asked me who's better. Well, I'm a huge fan of Kieran Tierney. I think the best way for me to put this is Tierney, I think, is better defensively. And I would have to say, I think Andy Robertson going forward, stats-wise, I alluded to it earlier on, the balls that he puts into the box from that left-hand side. And listen, as a striker, I would love to get on some of the end of them crosses, you know. And for me, I just think defensively, I'd have to say Tierney. I think going forward, Robertson is slightly better. But listen, they're both fantastic players.
Both top
Absolutely.
quality.
Scotland, they're very young.
And world class, you're right. And world class. The only little concern at the moment, right, not in terms of his quality, but for Kieran Tierney, is that he's not playing.
Yeah, so
at Arsenal. Tavares, who he's a gun. He is a top player.
Yeah.
I was waiting for John Hartson to say, he plays for the Gunners.
Yeah, absolutely. I said that in the break.
Well, that's all right. I'm trying to help you. But he's not playing at the moment.
I know what you mean. But
and Arsenal on a good run.
But you know what? He'd want to play, Kieran, because that's the type of character that he is. He wants to play. But you know what? At this moment in time, he's been kept out of the team by Tavares. But if Kieran Tierney became on the market, then for me, there would be so many takers. I mean, top clubs that would love Kieran Tierney at his age, the power that he has, and he can play like he does with Scotland. He can play left side centre back. He can play centre back. He can play on that left wing back role where he marauds forward. And as I said, they're both fantastic.
Do you think he's been rested at the moment as well? Because the Arsenal fans love him, and he was part of the revival. They were, remember, they were in trouble 2.5 months ago.
Even though he's not in the team, Paul, it could be doing his body the world of good, because he's having a rest, although he's still out of the team for whatever reasons, I don't know. But I would imagine Arteta might think a couple of games out, at least you can get your body back to, give it a little bit of a rest type of thing.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.